Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RFC After Hours, episode number 36. At this point, you should know by now, I'm your host, AugieRFC. And tonight we have a very special night, a chiller episode, hopefully. I mean, I've said that for the past 2 days now, and the episodes just end up exploding. But I think for tonight, I think it's safe to say it will be a chiller episode. As exciting as the past two shows have been, it's going to be nice to, we've hit Friday, it's time to relax and celebrate. Because really, today is cause for celebration. We've hit, if you can see the sub counter there, we've hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh, this is wonderful. Now, on surface level, obviously 1,000 isn't much on YouTube, especially nowadays, but for a live streaming channel, this is actually a big deal. This opens the door to not just me getting monetized, which isn't really that big of a deal for me at least, because as you guys know, I play copyrighted music on my stream, so I'm not getting monetized. No, this actually opens the deal to super chats and memberships, and I'll be doing some cool stuff with the members, but also we'll have like custom emotes in the chat. We'll have a community tab so I can easily like share information and stuff like that. It'll be kind of cool stuff like that. Also, at 1,000 subs, I don't know if you guys knew this, but a little heads up. If you're a YouTuber in training or whatever, if you hit 1,000 subs, your videos actually get pushed harder in the recommended. So it's going to help me out in the long run from there. But yeah, lots of cool stuff when you hit 1,000 subs, and I couldn't do it without the support of the audience recently, especially in the past week. I think 1 week ago I had 400 subs, and now we're at 1,000. So, well, things have really changed over here and quickly too, but I'm glad that everyone seems to be saying like it's deserved or something like that. People seem to be taking kindly to the changes around here, which is nice. I appreciate that. Before we get into the show, before I unlock the door, let the co-hosts come in, I'll read off the names in the chat. Also say a few things right now. If you're here and you're not down with just the chill stream celebrating, I mean, we do have topics for tonight, actually some interesting topics. But if you're not about this, well then on my Twitch channel, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat. I'll be doing a GTA after party tonight on twitch.tv/AugieLive. That's my Twitch channel, by the way. I do other stuff on there as well. So hey, if you want to check out my Twitch, there it is. Go give it a follow. And if you follow it, the alert will show up on screen. But tonight, we have some interesting topics and also just, like I said, celebration. Now let's read the chat. What's going on? Samantha, Nope Knob, Pugnant, Mental, Mystic, Daffy, RGJ Runner, RD Sapio, Clash Clans, Temporary Shade, Just Dino. Who else do we have in here? Dylan Lasagna, X Big E, Danny Girl. What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing? It's good to see y'all here. All right, let's go ahead and unmute the Discord.
Christ.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
You do not want pun into what?
Did I just walk into something? What the hell just happened?
This entire conversation that we've been muted, like while we've been muted, has been just so fucking strange. And
what have y'all been talking about?
Some things that'll get. Oh, good. Okay.
Wait a minute. Did I hear that correctly? Wait a minute.
Blood play.
Did you just say
some real nasty shit?
Did you just say blood play?
Yes.
Blood play. Care to elaborate?
Like, people being turned on by the sight, taste, smell, and action of messing around with blood in bed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
And then fucking Tozier sends me a picture of this chick with the most bruised up ass in the fucking world.
I'm not surprised.
Wow. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Welcome to the After Hours. We're here to celebrate. Bacon, my dude. Welcome to the follow on Twitch. Why am I saying welcome to the follow? I don't even know what I'm saying.
Welcome to the follow.
I'm so out of it right now. First off, I've been out for like 2 hours, so right now all I want to do is sleep. But at the same time, I just come into the stream and I'm like, hell yeah, let's celebrate, boys. I unmute the Discord for 1 second and it's already turned to shit. This went wrong real fast.
Don't blame me, blame Tozier.
So what has Bowblax been doing? Has he just been sitting here and just listening?
He's been mute! Right as we were just talking about the real nasty shit, like, he just mutes himself. Deafens and mutes himself. He's just like, no, I'm not. No, not today, not ever.
Yeah, and I was AFK for most of the song and intro and stuff. So.
What the hell were you doing?
I just came in and I'm just as surprised as Augie. I'm like, wait, what? Why is this fucking VC exploding with blood, apparently?
So is this what always happens every time I do the intro and I play the music? Is this what goes down in here? Because I see you
Yeah,
guys
there's some-
talking in here when I'm muted, so I'm like, what are they talking about before the show?
Talking about some
Yeah, we talk
strange
mad
fucking
shit about you usually.
A lot of the times it's bitching about how long you're fucking taking.
Well, good. It's getting longer.
Oh no.
What's going
So
on,
how-
Prim?
Save
in the
us, we're
chat?
trapped in the fucking VC.
How does it feel to be a big YouTuber now, Augie? First time hitting
Yeah,
1,000.
that's right.
Wow.
I'm at the big leagues now. That's right.
Wow, you were
Yeah.
such a small 100-sub YouTuber. I came on your show for petty.
Oh, we got a
because I
$10
pitied you.
donation coming off right off the bat from Speedy Bird. The donation's like all messed up. It's like really big and like it doesn't fit on the screen. I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. Let me go ahead and show that on screen because I don't want to miss the donation, especially a $10 one like that from Speedy Bird. But thank you for that. I don't know why the donations are broken. Streamlabs is weird. But yeah, let me go ahead and log into my thing and read that real quick. Get that money.
You know, the best thing about that weird ass conversation though is that when Tozier was sending me the picture of the chick's bruised up ass, she accidentally sent it to progress first.
Well, at least you know it's easier to explain if you had sent it to someone like I don't know, like just someone random, like I don't know, fucking Tommy Z or something. I don't just example like you just accidentally send that to some random person. That'd be so bad.
When you came in, we were fucking debating. It was like whether he would, in what way he would take that DM. So that's why it was startled the shit out of me when you just bursted in like, "What's up, guys?"
All right, we got that $10 super chat from Speedy Bird. Congrats on the 1K and well done on your hard work, especially this week. I appreciate that, Speedy Bird. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week here.
It's been a hectic week because
Yes.
less than a week before the Keem Doc stream, there was a Susie Lou stream, which that in itself was pretty big.
Yeah, it's
now
just
we
been
have this.
nonstop. I mean, who knows what I guess theoretically something bad could happen tonight. Well, I mean bad. Something interesting could happen tonight, but I don't really see that happening, to be honest.
I'm glad that we can help fuel Nick Diorio's career, though.
Literally, Nick is such
all
a
of his
leech.
videos
I
are
swear.
based off these streams.
Like in the thumbnail, it's Turkey Tom calling Tipster a leech, which I thought was funny. But really, the only leech here is Nick Diorio. He keeps leeching off our show. He has more subs than me.
Yeah. He's like, I'm getting clips for my video, Keem.
He literally
He's not
just
even
told
wrong.
Game. By the way, shout out
Leeches
to
off of this.
Palmer Elrich put up a re-upload of this stream with the Zoom part, and it has like something like 8,000 views or something. A lot of people get upset when people clip their stuff, but like with me, you can clip away. You can clip whatever the hell you want. It just brings more publicity to me at the end of the day. So I do appreciate. Not just do I allow clip channels, but I actually appreciate when clip channels take my stuff for whatever reason, unless they clip me out of context, of course. But if you're just posting like a moment or like a large portion of the stream, I don't care. Clip away. And with these past streams especially, I've noticed a lot of clip channels putting up my stuff and getting like more views, which is, like I said, people get mad at that, but for me, that's just more publicity. So thanks a lot, guys. Shout out to the clip channels.
And you know what's funny?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we've become like the commentary version of internet blood sports. Like
that
commentary's personal internet. blood
I
sport.
mean, both of the communities have crossed over onto this.
Literally,
stream,
though.
so
Honestly,
We have like
it's interesting.
we have Ralph and Zoom on the same stream as we have what is it, Right Opinion or
Nick
something?
Diario and Keemstar and Right Opinion.
It's been a weird
Yeah.
a weird
I
week.
drag
Like
up film
what the hell?
oddities, if possible.
I'm glad so many people interact with the stream because it can keep the drama fresh. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know what I would be talking about really if After Hours wasn't going on. There's like quite a bit of other stuff to talk about, but like some of the shit that goes down here is spicy.
Actually, some of the topics we're gonna be going over tonight, some of the topics I do have, this is not just gonna be us just sitting here like circle jerking it, you know. Just, oh my gosh, 1K guys, this is so insane, guys. Can you believe it, guys? Oh my gosh, guys, we're actually gonna be doing more than just.
Oh my
that.
god, 1K.
Whoa,
1K,
guys!
1K.
We got a $5 super chat
Wow.
from Danny Girl. She says, "Congrats on 1K, dude. Thank you very much." Already, people very generous tonight. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
It's a
actually have
pretty-
some topics, and some of the topics that we have tonight are actually topics I wanted to talk about on other nights that we didn't get to because, well, things took a different turn.
May I bring up film oddities real quick?
Yeah, what about him?
No, he's in colors.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
Good one, you fucking boomer. Anyway,
Dude, Augie has so many boomer moments, like forgetting to clip important parts of streams. We're like, oh, we're totally gonna clip this. I asked him to clip it like 20 times.
Never
and he
clips
forgets
it.
Shut the hell up.
every fucking
I'm a
time.
busy
The
man,
last
alright?
clip
Shut
you
the hell
got,
up.
I did for you because I was editing it
Okay.
for the Busy Lucy.
Man's busy right
Oh
now,
my
alright?
All right.
Busy doing what?
Film Oddities, you're live
what
on
about
RFC After Hours.
Film Odysseys, you're on the air.
But you got my name wrong.
Did I? What's
And
wrong with
I,
it?
And I think it's on purpose.
Film Odysseys, you're on the air. What is it? What did I get wrong?
Oddities! You fucking boomers!
Fucking hell, Augie.
Oh my
Here
God.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what have you got tonight, Tobes? What brings you on here? Oh, my
I just wanted to congratulate you guys, unlike some people, on hitting 1K.
Oh, hell yeah. 1K, we hit it, boys. We've made it. We made history tonight. 1K. Oh, I appreciate that, Tobes.
It's decent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, like for a regular channel, it's really like it's kind of cool, but it's not like that crazy big of a deal like it was before. But for a streaming channel, like that's kind of cool because you get a lot of stuff that quite frankly, like you should have from the start. To be honest, like a community tab, like that should be from the start. It's like if Twitter is
Dude,
like, all right, you need
tab.
500 followers to DM people. Yeah, like you can't DM people unless you get 500. It's so stupid. But hey, at least I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on,
Community tab is
Memology 101
so
in the chat?
useful, so good. Hey, what's up, Memology?
Is that Memology or is that Ralph? I can't tell.
I'm pretty sure that's Memology.
Yeah.
Because Ralph
just
has his
Ralph
own
on
channel for his VODs, so I'd imagine he'd use that.
By the way, speaking of Ralph, he's got a cool stream tonight. We got the Soph versus Destiny debate. Oh, that's gonna go real.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the Soph?
Soph is
Lieutenant
a
Corbus.
Lieutenant
Corbus.
Corbus.
Okay.
The
Why
14-year-old.
Lieutenant Cobra.
why is she debating Destiny?
Because she's like super like right leaning.
She's
Oh,
like, oh, I wanted
God.
to. So Ralph is like, all right,
no.
let's do it.
It's gonna be
Beast and Red Pill.
interesting.
Literally though.
It's not even like right wing, it's more just really racist. Like, I want to get a gun and kill all the Muslim racist fucking rapists. And
Actually,
pedophiles.
that's one of the topics I had tonight because
Isn't
I
the
know
internet nice.
Christ.
I knew no fuckers was going on about that, and certainly like there's a lot to criticize there, obviously, but a lot of people were making the argument that like with Lieutenant Corbus, what she says on Discord, is like she's like completely like brainwashed or something. I just want to like put some clarification there. Pretty much everyone I know that's like around Lieutenant Corbus's age says like worse on like Discord. Like it's just edge humor. Like yeah, obviously if you want to criticize it from the perspective that she's like 14 and this could damage her future for getting into like college or getting a job or something. Obviously like you take concern there, but let's not just automatically assume she's like completely brainwashed or she's like who's spewing hateful rhetoric. It's just 14-year-olds are edgy, especially on the internet. That's what's going on here. But she does a lot of the edge stuff, but she also like genuinely like has like opinions and stuff. And tonight she's gonna be debating Destiny of all people.
But why?
Because she
But
wanted
why?
to. That's why.
I really like Destiny, but Jesus Christ, just no.
Honestly, this is gonna surprise a lot of people, but I actually really like Destiny too. Despite I'm like right leaning myself, but I love listening to Destiny. Just because it's interesting stuff to listen to. He's a good streamer. He's really entertaining and stuff like that. So hearing now
I'm too
Destiny's
retarded,
gonna be
but-
debating Lieutenant Corbus, it's exciting stuff. I mean, I struggle to see how the debate's gonna go because normally in a Destiny debate he's like kill yourself, autistic, but you can't really do that with a kid. It's a little
No,
Yeah,
different.
you
right.
can't.
Especially a little girl. He's gonna get eaten alive.
Especially he's also rebroadcasting the thing on Twitch too. So
Oh
yeah.
Duocast, we love that.
yeah, exactly. It's actually not the first time he's rebroadcasted a kill stream on Twitch, so it's kind of risky move there. But I mean, dude, man's got to grind. He's got to stream. By the way, I saw we got a $5 super chat from Tipster. Let me go ahead and find that. Where is it? Where the hell did my thing go? There it is.
Wait. Is
I
this
haven't-
Destiny or just Destiny?
No, Destiny.
Destiny.
Just Destiny doesn't have a public political affiliation. I don't think.
No,
Feel like
he,
every-
he does.
Oh, does he?
Every time,
Yeah.
ever since Just Destiny, like the copyright strike stuff happened, and we just talk about like Just Destiny in the news alongside Destiny. Every other time they're like, wait, just Destiny or Destiny? It's like,
So confusing.
God, I
Yeah.
wish he would have picked a different username, but
Tommy now just calls him regular Destiny.
Regular Destiny. Oh man. No, I'm saying the wrong term. It's not super chats. It's a Streamlabs donation. We're not going to get super chats for like 3 years because it takes that long for the form to get completed. Although hopefully it'll take sooner. Because here's the thing, right? The AdSense I'm using on this account is the same AdSense I have on my last account. And it should theoretically just be like, oh look, it's the same guy as before. We've already cleared that this guy isn't like a terrorist, so let's go ahead and just clear him quickly. But knowing YouTube, it's gonna take like 3 months before I get my my monetization, which is nice. Lovely YouTube. By the way, I see Memology having a lot of fun in the chat there. Yeah, the donations are all screwed up. I don't know why the text is so big and they're all like broken and stuff, but whatever. I'll fix it later. I don't have time right now. We got $5 from Tipster. Watching a bit before my wife and I head out for the night, but congratulations 1K guys. Keep grinding. Yes, we will keep grinding. Thank you, Tipster, for the $5. I appreciate it. What's going on, Cisco?
Tipster.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Cisco?
Not much.
How's it feel to be on a celebrity's channel now?
yeah,
Oh
dude,
my
big
God,
celebrity,
don't jerk
1K
yourself off
Augie,
that
dude.
Oh, congrats on 1K. I never thought I'd be on a channel 7 times smaller.
Oh my God.
It's such a
Brutal.
I don't mean to sound mean, but it sounds like a fucking depromotion.
What?
I mean, I'm sorry,
anything's
Cisco.
a promotion from fucking
I
Sonic
mean,
content.
Cisco,
Sonic
Cisco, you
content.
haven't been here in like a month, and you just come on to shit on the channel. It's okay. I see how it is. Fair play.
Look, I've been waiting for something interesting to happen, you know? And
Are
then,
you
long-
stupid?
It's been interesting all fucking week!
Yeah, this thing's a little boring. We need to get into some heated fucking debate with
Nothing's
like,
more
Sonic
interesting
and
than having
Shadow the
a
Hedgehog,
doxer and a
like-
swatter on to debate Keemstar. I mean, I don't really. Ugh.
I've just given up on the fact that I'll ever talk to Keemstar. So I'm like, oh, this show.
Why do you want to talk to him so bad?
Why do you?
I just
He'll
wanna
just
talk.
call you retarded. Like,
I just want to say what for saying hi to him.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he'll
Dude,
treat
you'll
me
come
nice.
in, you'll say hi, he'll be like, "Who the fuck's this random? Get the fuck out of here!"
That's literally how it works.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I'll talk to him eventually. I've already bragged.
You have like a
about-
man crush on him or something? Like, what's going on here?
I've already bragged to people that I know Keemstar. I've got to know. I've got to talk
Who have
to
you
him
bragged
now.
to? Well, you're like,
Dude,
Mom, I'm friends with Keemstar.
I've talked to Keemstar.
No, people keep saying stuff like, "Oh, I've talked to this fucking famous Sonic tuber." And I'm like, "Fuck off!"
Famous
I've seen
Sonic,
I've
famous
seen-
Sonic tuber.
I've seen Keemstar, so fuck off with your famous Sonic tubers.
I've seen him. I've seen him. in the
I've
flesh.
been in a call with him, muted.
It's not like
Because-
it's like that.
Right.
It's not like it's like that big of an accomplishment right there. Like, let's be real here.
Dude, at this point, Keem's honestly a co-host.
Basically.
I mean, I've had him.
Yeah.
I've had him in the
what?
channel box
Hey,
for ages now.
Bowblax, you're just giving me a great idea now to brag about to people. Do you know I'm co-host with Keemstar? That's fantastic.
I'm
Make
co-host on this
Keem a
live stream with
Nazi.
Keemstar.
Should we? Well, Keem's not a Nazi. He's an RFC thought slayer.
Fuck you.
Make
Hey,
Keem a Nazi, man. This is important.
No, he's the thought slayer.
Why would you give Keem so much power?
Yeah, he's literally just gonna like ban me from my own server or something like that. Even though that's impossible, he'll find a way to do it.
Oh yeah, he'll just dox you or something, or some way.
He's just like straight up, just like, you know what, just dox him.
No,
openly.
he'll just dox one of the Discord staff and be like, if you don't delete Augie, I'll release all the details under our alert.
Oh man, the details on what?
I don't fucking know.
on,
Stop
on the
and-
MCF.
Stop picking apart my ideas.
And just to clarify to everyone, Nazi is the role of mods in the server. I just need to make
Nazi.
sure because not everyone's in the server and knows that the mod role is
Yeah,
called
all the
Nazis.
mods. I made it like I made that the name of the role like back in December when I made the server, and I've never changed it. I thought about changing it, but I was like, nah, couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I thought
Good call.
I thought you genuinely hated the Jews.
Well, I'm not
If
going to
he
comment on
genuinely
that.
hated the
but-
Jews, Tozier, you wouldn't be here.
That's true.
Neither would I.
I mean, he hates Jews, but he gives everybody a platform, so you know.
I'm obligated. It's a free speech zone. Even though I don't want to, deep down, I have to anyway. It's the struggles of being a live streamer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Havana in the chat, she says, "Who actually likes bragging about Keem?" Apparently Cisco, because he's got a big old crush on Keem. I don't know why.
I there's just something about him, you know.
About Keen.
Jesus.
That says something.
I'm just not gonna speak anymore. I'm just making it worse for myself.
What's Hopes? Would you agree? Would you agree? There's just something about Keem.
Oh, there's something
No.
about Keem. You don't know
No,
him like
no.
Team-
He looks like that. He looks like that bear at the gay bar who no one approaches.
what?
He just sits there and he's drinking and he's checking people out and he's
He's
so
looking
full of
at
himself he
everything.
doesn't realize he's lonely. But he's just there.
That's
how Keem-
if he was at the end of the bar, I'd be at the other end looking at him. Wait. He's great.
Yeah, I would disagree.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying right now. Well, obviously I disagree, but even if I were gay, I'd probably disagree more if I were gay, to be honest, because like you know, I don't know how that works.
I understand. Yeah, you got
There's something about him, what the
one
shine
person-
of his bald head. Ooh.
There's room for one person with issues in a gay relationship,
This
and it
has
can't be
nothing. This has nothing to do with sexuality. I swear.
What do you mean? That's like you're just like, oh yeah, I want to talk to Keem. I'm in a call with Keem.
Look.
Oh my
I
god.
can-
You literally
just-
said you check him out at the
just
bar.
just because I'm bi doesn't mean I can not talk to him in a non-sexual way.
Well, the way you're talking about it makes it sound like you're like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look, I'll get the chance one day, and you'll find out, won't you?
The chance to do what?
To
Do you
talk
think-
to him.
To suck
You think
Keemstar's
Keem's gonna be
dick.
impressed by your Sonic videos?
That's my life goal.
Why, dude, I'm not gonna fucking show him my channel. Fuck no.
He's already seen it. Remember when he came in the
He'll-
chat?
Yeah.
Well, he did. He was talking about my appearance, not the channel's content. Remember?
I like how you remember that he was specifically referring to your appearance.
He called me ugly, man.
Oh
Cisco's
yeah, I
got a
remember
crush.
that.
Yeah, he's
Sister.
definitely there's
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
I must
question
be
about it.
devastated.
I think I was more concentrating on the fact that, oh my god, he's seen my shit, rather than the insult itself.
Yeah, definitely got a crush. I'm just
This
saying.
is-
okay. This
I
is
have not
gay.
got a crush.
This is gay.
I have not.
Very
well,
gay.
half wrong.
Someone play Silent Whispers, please.
Cisco really wants
Have you-
that cotton
have you
candy
not-
G Fuel jizz.
Have you
Oh.
What the fuck?
Augie,
the
Augie,
worst
have you ever not wanted
Wait, that's
to
Careless
meet-
Whisper.
Have you not ever wanted to ever talk to a big YouTuber at any point?
I'm trying to think of like if there's any big YouTuber I'd want to talk to. Not really.
Is there anybody you kind of be like, oh my god, it's him? Kind of.
Not
situation?
really. Like the only
Like, I
YouTube,
mean-
like most of the YouTubers I watch in the first place are like around my level, so I've probably talked to them at some point before. So I don't really watch a lot of big
Only-
YouTubers. I don't think I watch any
think-
big YouTubers actually.
I think the thing is with you, Augie, is the fact that you've had pretty much all the big people on this show at some point, that you've just kind of gotten used to it now.
Well, it was like
Yeah.
even when they first came in the chat, like it wasn't like I was like, "Holy shit, I'm Alex." I was just like, "Oh, okay, he's in
What?
the chat."
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, okay.
No.
Oh yeah,
for the
I
first-
forgot he was on here.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying
For
his name
me-
as like an example. Like when I see like the big names in the chat, like maybe if I were like a, you know, like I don't know, it just never like I was never like, "Whoa, oh my gosh, guys, this dude's in the chat. Holy shit, whoa." It's just like, okay,
Mhm.
cool, he's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no soul.
There's
I
only
have
like
No
one.
soul.
There's only like one YouTuber that I'd be like, holy shit, it's him. It's like literally like one guy from this like group British cooking channel because he's just really hot.
Wow.
Who?
No, James Curry from Sorted Food. Oh.
Ew.
Oh, cooking channels
James,
exist.
wait, we gotta look this up. Hold on.
No!
What is his name?
No, it's the channel is Sorted Food.
Assorted
He's
food.
adorable. Shut the fuck up. No,
Alright.
not
Okay.
assorted.
I love
Sorted.
Okay, let's get him on after hours.
I'm curious. Let Mystic smash.
Yes.
Jesus. All
Okay,
right, let's.
what drama? can we get
Holy shit!
Tozier
That
into?
escalated real fast.
Oh my god, he used the wrong dish.
Holy shit! You want to come on after hours to explain yourself, buddy?
All right, this is the dude right here. Here, let me go ahead and share my
Hold on,
screen
I
so that
can't-
you guys can see what I'm seeing.
Hold
right
on,
now.
where's the,
Oh, you
where's
guys
the
are gonna have to
fucking screen share?
Can,
Can't
Can I-
see shit.
oh, here we go again,
Just
guys.
look at it on the stream.
No, I'm sharing my screen right now. With
Where's the
No,
fucking...
you're not.
Where?
Oh, there it is.
Where?
Yeah,
Where?
that's sorted food. That's it.
We've got
Wait,
I don't
what?
even
We've got
Where
normal.
is it?
And a whole world of stuff for you
Link.
to explore.
Hold
But
on,
everything we
I'll
do
link it.
start
do you guys not hear it?
I can't
I can
see
hear
it.
We
No,
can
it's-
I,
They don't-
I can hear
They
it, but I
don't have
can't.
the fucking
see it.
link to the.
Oh,
screen
okay, you guys
share.
see the link. Yeah, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Show info.
I mean,
It's in a pin
been
tweets.
pinned in show info for the last
Yeah.
Pin
month.
tweets.
All right, I've been
Right.
looking
Yo,
at
it's
food the whole
Cisco's a
time.
boomer, so.
Just
Okay.
link it again.
Link in show info.
That is hot.
Can you link me again?
Dude, all they're doing is squishing cookie dough, and you're like, that is hot.
I mean, it is hot.
Ew.
Hold on. No, but he's not in this episode.
Well, oh wait, this isn't the dude right here.
No, that's Jamie, not James.
Well, then
Yeah,
where the hell
no,
is
no,
the
no,
dude?
he's- no, that one, the
Obviously,
third one,
that's
the
not
third one, the third one,
This-
the third one.
The ginger.
Oh, that
the
one, yeah.
ginger. Just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ginger. Yeah.
Just
This
the
one?
ginger, yeah. Just
This
yeah,
one?
No,
This one?
Yeah, click on that one. Not that one. No, wrong one.
How do these
Okay,
people
go to
get
that
views?
third video. The one it's like we try to make Kanafa. That he's in that one the whole entire time.
Oh, this.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. The weird,
That one! Jesus
the weird
Christ.
ginger. Yeah, the weird
The
ginger.
weird, adorable ginger.
No adorable there. Sorry.
He's so cute.
Okay, we
Holy
might
shit.
just slow logistics down real quick.
The tall ginger with the
Oh,
beard.
Where the hell? Okay,
How-
let's go. and see.
Oh, that guy.
Which
Yeah,
one's
fast
which?
forward.
All right,
The tall ginger in the
which
fucking-
which
They're all
dude are we
shirt.
talking about?
The one on
Oh,
the
the one
right,
on
the
the
far right.
This dude?
He kind of
Yes.
looks like Crimson. Studio.
No, he doesn't.
How does he? He doesn't look anything like Crimson.
I don't know.
Rising Thunder says, "What did I miss?" Well,
I
we're just
see it.
reviewing dudes on the show right now. So
Dude
Yeah,
reviews.
yeah. Oh, dude, is this something you want to tell
Dude.
you're
us?
gay. You are gay. You like dudes.
Oh yeah, that Keem.
Hold on, I'm not getting permission for this. I'm bringing up my
Guys.
fave Hibana Bay.
You guys talk about me getting a crush on Keem. Look at you guys.
Hibana
right
Bay,
now.
you are on RFC After Hours. Welcome.
Oh God.
Tobes, you have no right to talk about how men look.
Exactly. You have a crush on fucking Bowblax. Sorry, Bowblax, but
Oh.
Hey, I mean,
A
why
bit.
not?
A bit.
I mean, it's not,
bit
the,
my ass.
YouTuber is.
it's not the first time
Holy
that Tobes has fallen for a twink, so
I'm
That's
just
true.
surprised. I'm
We're-
just surprised.
Well, it's
You
always
just
twinks.
don't like James because he's muscular and you can't dom
All
him.
right, this is too gay. This is too gay. All right,
how is he
tone it down a
muscular?
bit. Tone it down a bit.
He's
is he muscular?
toned. He's toned.
I
Do you
found
see that bicep?
hottest
It is
you-
on screen.
YouTuber.
Okay, we get it. We get it. We get it.
This is literally RFC gay hours right now.
Literally, we get it. Oh my gosh, this sidetracked real fast.
this is,
All
this
right,
is
all
probably
right.
not
Hey,
the best
calm
idea. because
down.
I could have,
Dude,
I
dude.
could have warned you she was going to do this.
We should bring in Tankbot. He's
I
been in
like-
Callers Plus.
Hey,
there's
this
should be-
just in. Is Augie gay?
yes.
Yes.
Only a little bit.
I like the progressive.
Augie, you're on the air live. Explain yourself.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. All right.
You asked Augie. To be fair, you asked and it's like, what's his channel?
I need to give the audience like I need to see who we're working with right now. I need to
I
like
just need to
understand.
give context, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, I need like a visual image to understand like what was going on here. It's just research.
Decrepit.
What do you mean?
Fuck you. I'm not. You shouldn't fucking argue with
All
me.
right,
about
all
types.
right, all right, all right, all right.
I just
After
had
the
an
stream,
idea.
after the stream, we can continue.
Can I
Oh
just
my
have an
God.
idea? I want to ask the chat something.
All right, go ahead, ask him.
Of all the males in this chat, Which one's the hottest? Me, Bowblax, Augie, and maybe whoever else.
Don't
is-
answer that.
Oh, honey, Cisco, it's not you.
It's not
It's
you,
not-
Cisco. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, I'm Q, okay?
I don't even know what Cisco
You
looks
don't
like.
even
I'm just
show
saying
your
it's not you.
face. That's the problem here is that you don't show your face. I don't know how you
Cover
expect.
your shit with a fucking
Yeah, wait.
towel.
The only guys who showed their face in here is me and Augie.
Well, I've shown my face now again because I've got over that.
I want proof if you're hot or not.
Can I put it?
Disappointing.
Can I put it in the hub?
Go ahead and put it in the hub. We'll
for
face
it.
Okay,
reveal.
let's
right
get a
Face
comparison.
reveal.
Me.
This turned
Face
gay. This turned
revival.
gay so fast. I swear. This
That
is,
doesn't count.
You're wearing
what the hell am I
socks,
looking
okay?
at?
It doesn't count.
A drawing doesn't count.
What is
Yeah,
even
dumbass.
going on in the drawing?
You either own up to your bad features or you don't at all.
I think he's jerking off to Lays. That's what that's going on.
I think he's jerking off to himself.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
trying to look as sexy as possible on the webcam. Give me a second.
Oh,
you're-
really?
You're on
Oh
the
my
webcam.
goodness. Hold on, where's show info?
As sexy as possible. Oh,
Jump to
God.
present.
Oh God, I look so fat. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, so insecure.
Tozier, just because you have a boyfriend doesn't mean he counts in the situation.
Chest-
Yes,
No.
it does.
We're not. No chest hair reveal. Bowblax. This is. Listen. This has already gone downhill real fast. We don't need.
And this all started because Cisco wanted to fucking suck kids.
Damn, I love this stream where we expose Zoom and Keemstar. Let's see what they're doing right now. Oh,
All right, enough. Control yourselves. All right.
In essence, this is what the show should always be.
Let's have
All right, the poor man has sat in there for long enough.
temporary shade
Tanks
says.
bot, you are on the 8th stream.
My fucking ears!
Holy. Okay, that's too loud. All right.
my
That was painful.
There you go. In the hub.
What do I want to say?
Okay, I gotta turn you down real.
What do you want to say?
My bad. Wait. My mic is.
Jesus
Eating your
Christ. Is your
All right,
mic in your
all
throat?
right. Speak
Cisco, you're
quickly. Speak quickly.
Augie, you're a fag.
Thanks. Thanks.
So insensitive.
Oh my gosh. Well, mistakes remain. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, topics, guys.
Is
Anthony
gonna-
Fantano.
Anthony. Oh, you want to talk about Anthony Fantana?
Oh, what did he do?
Yeah,
Ooh, Anthony
Actually,
Fantano.
nothing, but
Nerd.
Actually,
Nothing.
Fantano has been in the news recently. Let me see. I wasn't prepared to talk about
What'd
this,
he
but we can
do?
actually pull it up. You didn't know?
no.
No,
I
he.
didn't know.
Okay, so basically, let me pull this up.
Music boy, you don't really
I
have
like
to.
how Turkey Tom's tweets in the thumbnail.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. But yeah, let me go ahead and point.
Oh, no.
this. Where the hell is this? I wasn't prepared to talk about this, but actually, since you mentioned it, Anthony Fantano did make some statements and got into an argument
What the
with
hell?
Brittany
Wait,
Vinci of
hold
all
up.
people.
Wait, hold up. Why was there an owl that was super buff?
Don't worry about it. Shh.
Okay.
Enough.
Augie is a furry confirmed.
I don't even
dear,
know
we're
what you're
finding a lot of
talking
things.
about right now. All right, let me see if I can find it right here. It's actually.
I think you passed him.
Where the hell is this?
Scroll up because I just
There was
saw
something about
Anthony's
Anthony
This is
Fantano.
No, that was
up
like
a little.
whatever. Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Just explain it. Right?
Explain it, Jesus.
All right, so basically, like someone put up a drawing of what was it, Mussolini like hanging from a lamppost or something,
Oh.
and
No, that was Jim Carrey.
yeah,
Okay.
Jim Carrey put up this tweet of Mussolini hanging from like a lamppost or something, and actually like the granddaughter of Mussolini was very offended by it. Now apparently she's like extremely far right herself. And it led to this entire discussion of should she be offended by it? Because I mean, her grandfather is literally Mussolini, but at the same time, it's her grandfather. So it's this whole argument of like, should she be allowed to feel upset about it? Which is kind of it's weird but interesting, I guess. What do you guys
No.
think?
I mean, yeah, it's her family.
I get. Yeah, she has a right to be defensive. To be fair.
Yeah.
But
No
he's
matter how
Mussolini.
fucking... Yeah, but if your fucking father was, like, a serial killer and people were telling him to go kill himself or to, like, lynch him, you'd feel a little bit bad.
You don't see any of Hitler's cousins standing up for him.
I mean, imagine.
We don't know of any Hitler's fucking cousins.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they
go
don't
ahead.
talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I'm related to
Imagine-
Hitler, my boy.
to Bowblax.
Jesus.
I don't know. It's a weird
watched,
discussion, right? Because like, it's just like either stance you take is like you make it and then you think about it. Like I generally like I've been thinking about this a lot actually. I was like, man, it's just like one of those like mind twisters. Like, does she have a right? I don't know. Because she's, as far as I know, she's a bit of a wacko herself.
How does the needle draw? How does Anthony Fantano? And
Well, Anthony
Brittany
Fantano made like a statement or something like basically like going after her real hard, and then Brittany Venti basically called him out and was like, you know, this Anthony Fantano loser is making fun of some girl for being upset that her grandfather is depicted of hanging, but it's like her grandfather's Mussolini. It's a little different there.
Oh, is it now? Okay.
Just a little different. I don't know. Like, it's weird.
I watched a documentary about the BTK killer's daughter, and she was just like, yeah, I don't approve of what he did. I didn't know about what he was doing throughout his entire killing spree when I was a kid. I do feel bad for the families and stuff, but that's still my dad. I still kind of love him. Because, that's my dad.
Yeah.
Well, at the same
Boogie,
time,
woogie,
though-
woogie.
Wait, what?
She was...
Just that noise. Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. What do you
Get it.
think, Bowblax? I want to hear your big brain take on this.
Doplex basically said in chat that I'm his girlfriend, and I kind of zoned
Thanks.
out.
Doplex, you have to go through Tobes, Scrubby, The Right Opinion, and who's the last one?
There's like
Uh,
5 different people in line right now.
Oh, Scrubby.
Wow.
No, I said Scrubby. I said
Oh,
who's
okay.
like there was 4 of them. I forgot. It was fucking. Hold on, I had to
That
go
many
through fucking.
potential suitors? Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Tobes should be first in line though because he
Yeah.
already got an
I mean-
acceptance for a date.
Yeah.
People are lining up all over the place.
Yeah, Tobes
Internet
was the
on-
first.
hmm I was the
internet-
one with the courage to say something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also
and
watched
Ziosity. Ziosity was the last
Oh
one.
yeah. Okay.
Oh.
The closest one to you.
I had that to pass.
What's going on,
He's,
Skully?
Not too much. Just got done planning planning food for tomorrow's housewarming party.
Oh, hell yeah.
You missed us talking about hot guys.
No.
Oh,
And,
Ish.
All right.
and blood play.
And blood.
Stop!
Ew.
Enough! Enough!
Augie's stream is
Enough!
actually ruined.
I'm really glad I missed that part.
While we were
Augie.
done with that, Tozier kept sending me fucking DMs about blood play.
Okay! Enough! You guys, I swear, there's no controlling this right now. It's so...
Are you? You're gonna be on commentary live tomorrow, right? Or are you gonna blow us off again?
Me?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm going on Commentary Live.
That's noon your time. That noon my time, so 2 p.m. your
I'm
time.
glad
I
that we're
think.
planning it right now on the air.
Yeah. No, so if Augie doesn't go on, he's in it for the fame.
Yeah, you have me on
clouded.
recording.
1,000 subs have gone into
because commentary live has like no views.
If anything, she just wants, like, auditory evidence that you said you would be on the show, so then she can hold it against you later.
Yeah.
Clipped and posted. Augie said he would be here. He's only in it for the fame.
Nice.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this
And
is like
the second you hit
third time-
1K subs, just no one understands. It's just hard.
I think this is like the third time we've tried to have you on the channel, right?
Yeah, this is actually the 3rd time. Well, to be fair, the past 2 times you tried to get me on, it wasn't like we scheduled it. It was literally like, okay, we're going live in 1 minute. Do you want to come on? And I'm like, I'm busy, you know?
So, basically just a nicer version of how Keem screams at people to get online.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Put me on the live.
At least,
Or I'm gonna
at least when
lose
Keem demands
everybody.
to come on, it's while we're already live. So I
Get him
mean,
in here, get him in
actually,
here.
funny story about
wait.
Keemstar. Keemstar actually on yesterday's show when we were interviewing the Right Opinion, he demanded that he come on, and we were literally like 10 minutes into the Right Opinion interview, and we were like, no, we can't do that. We have to give Right Opinion interview, and he was like 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like,
No.
4, 3,
seconds
2,
later.
1. But instead of minutes, it was like he was going by seconds or something. And then he was like, all right, you're all blocked.
He still hasn't blocked
I don't
me.
think anyone in the chat was with Keem either
No.
when he did
Probably
that.
not.
What do you mean?
Which is interesting.
Like,
He just
no
did
one
it
would
on
keep
the-
I wasn't paying exactly attention to the chat when that was going on,
I
but
saw,
We're
I
telling
saw
him
a
to
couple
chill out.
people. I saw a couple people who were like, "Yo, put Keem on right now," but I was like, "Nah."
yeah.
I mean,
It's just
under
funny
any
'cause
normal
when Keem raises in the
circumstances,
chat.
any
What-
normal
what did Keem
circumstances,
do,
I'll put
guys?
him on. What?
What did King ended up doing?
He
blocked
demanded
us.
to come on yesterday when
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were doing the show,
but
and I was like,
I-
"Nah, I can't
yeah.
do that because I owe Right Opinion a spot. I can't just put you
but-
on."
I get
You know,
that,
just
but
completely
what happened-
ruin him.
What did he do as a result?
Oh, he
What
blocked
happened
us. He blocked us all.
Yeah,
He
he
actually-
blocked
Except for-
me. To be fair, he blocked Augie and Bowblax and Tro, and then like 30 minutes, and then like 30 minutes later, I was making like a snarky comment about the fact that you didn't block me, and then he blocked
Why
me.
would Keem? Why would Keem be obsessed on joining a 1K channel stream?
Because it makes him feel better about his tiny penis.
Hey, he's probably
that's one way to
he's
put it.
probably, no, hang on.
I
he's
think
probably
Keem has the
not
cots for ramen noodle.
I
He has
would
a
have liked to
girlfriend and a
hear
child. Come
Keem's
on.
opinion after the Tro interview, but he just got so mad. He just demanded to be on like right away when he was already on the show for
He was
literally
really
like 2 hours.
no. He was
yesterday.
legit really pissed at Right Opinion for what he was saying. Keemstar, like
Yeah.
he's been like really defensive when it comes to, like the entire NCO story. It's kind of weird, you know. Because if
Yeah.
there was no
He
big, if there's
actually-
no big deal, there's nothing that went on like in the NCO that's like incriminating. Why would Keemstar be so upset about it? I mean, maybe they're in the clear, but Keem, like he's just been acting like so guilty recently. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's because he is.
Oh,
yeah.
I wonder
I
why.
bet
He's
he
got a
regrets
certain
bringing
marshmallow.
up that whole thing up because he's the only reason that this is at the point it is right now.
I just don't know why he admitted to it in the first place. Because the whole reason why this
Yeah.
all started was because he admitted in Tommy's chat, "I doxed just Destiny. Like it was me, guys. Expose me."
Yeah,
So
because
everything
to be honest, we wouldn't
everything
have
that's
picked up
played
the
out
story.
right now has been, like all been the direct cause of Keemstar. So if he is regretting it so much now, he had to be so stupid to put that in Tommy chat earlier because he knew exactly what was going to happen.
Well, it's probably the fact of like he thinks that if everybody's doing it, it's okay that he did it. So why not incriminate all the other people that he can say are doxers too, so that he doesn't look as bad?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but Right Opinions came on and pretty much cleared everyone.
But that doesn't matter to his brain. As long as he yells loud enough, people will listen to him. That's how he works.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People just need to compile all like the dumb shit he says because literally in the stream there's one point where he says like it's only illegal to dox if it has the intent to harass, and then he said I didn't have the intent to harass, but I wanted to harass just Destiny.
He
And
literally
I'm
said
just
he
like
wanted
in
to
the same
harass.
sentence, and I'm just like, wait.
He said I didn't have the malicious intent, but I definitely wanted to use his docs for malicious things. That's what he said.
Yeah, whatever. It is literally a great contradiction in one sentence. It looked so stupid. That combined with like all the other dumb shit he says, like people just forget because he just talks so much and talks so loud. But Keem says a bunch of incriminating shit, but just gets away with it because he does it so much that like no one bothers to like clip it and gather it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because what would be the point anymore? It hasn't worked. Clipping him doing bad things doesn't do anything to him. We've noticed that with him. We've noticed that with Zoom. Nothing happens.
Yeah. Tozier, are you
No,
playing
you
music
you
right
just
now?
have to combine it correctly.
No.
Who's
yes.
playing Old Town Road?
Oh yes, I can listen to the copyright claims right there.
Yeah, the stream just went down, by the way.
Demonetized.
Oh,
did it?
No,
Wait,
it
did
didn't.
We can play the
It
remix
didn't.
of Old Town Road. There's a remix of Old Town Road just about demonetization.
Did you know
we can play
that? Did
that.
you know that on YouTube now, if you like hum a song or like you like sing it in your video,
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
grounds for getting a copyright claim?
Yep.
I think that's
Yeah.
bullshit. It's transformative in
Transform-
nature. Therefore, they can't claim it.
Well, it's also like your own voice.
Well,
Exactly. It makes
well,
no
it's,
goddamn
it's,
Well,
uh,
well,
So it's
it-
like,
it-
is
it-
covers
their
illegal
rationale.
now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Their rationale for this is that this is the words of another person. These are the humming chords, I guess, of another person. So
You-
you can't actually use them.
You
But the
can't.
main problem is it's not even the person who owns the song who's been copywriting them. That's the thing.
Yeah, it just I don't know. The
Bowblax
copyright system is
typing.
weird. What I don't like about the copyright system, because I actually like mind like the claims or something. It's when I play a song and the entire stream gets blocked worldwide. Those are the ones that get me. And like I understand why that happens. Obviously, I'm not stupid over here, but it's just so annoying because I don't know which songs that I play on stream are gonna get like just me like a regular claim, which I'm fine with, or what songs are gonna get the entire thing taken down.
Anything from UMG claimed, but anything from
Isn't there a list on YouTube?
Warner Brothers that taken down from Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Warner Brothers, they're almost worse in a way because they claim less, but they'll block worldwide.
Yeah.
You can't
Isn't there like a
copyright
list
chords,
of songs?
by the way.
Isn't there a list of songs on YouTube somewhere that tells you what are the?
Is there?
what are the
I didn't know about
penalties?
that.
I don't.
Oh, you
I've
should
heard
just
about
play royalty-free music.
Nah.
I've heard about it
No,
somewhere.
you should go down
I literally
to
hate
some
royalty.
ukulele.
I hate royalty-free music so much.
No.
Some
There is
is
no
good.
There's some
copyright
good
music.
ones.
Guys,
like-
I've actually used a few royalty-free songs, like for example those long-ass videos of 1 to 2 hours where it says royalty-free chill stream music or stuff like that. And then by a couple of days later, I end up finding out I get 20-30 claims from those royalty-free.
You get claims from royalty-free music?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Nice.
You gotta make sure there's
Don't
no
look at the
copyright
descrip-
samples.
don't look at the title, just look at the fucking description of what it says.
Yeah.
Don't
If
worry,
anyone
Augie.
wants the
Toon's
Old
video
Town
will
Road.
abolish copyright laws. Yeah, just wait for Toon's video, you guys.
People out here trying to get music, and then there's David Dobrik playing Drake and shit, like not even censored.
Well, just wait for Toon's video. The copyright laws will be gone.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look. $4.20. Add me to the stream you thought. All right, fine.
Who?
Oh.
Ah, you're back, but
Oh.
don't call me the F slur because I don't want to get the stream taken down.
Why are you angry?
What do you mean, what?
What?
Hey, hello, you're on the air. Is that what you got to say? What?
Augie,
Yeah?
you have to wait 5 to 10
5 to 10 what?
5 to 10 seconds.
5 to 10
why?
seconds to do what?
Oh, because of the delay. So when you add people, they don't know what's
Oh.
going on.
I donated to your stream. God damn it.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, that's
why we dragged you in.
God's plan. You're welcome. Go buy yourself a sandwich or some shit. You gross mother.
Wait. Is that all you wanted to say was have him buy a sandwich?
Tankbot is a
I'm
strange
so confused.
I mean, he paid for it, so I'll let him on.
I mean,
Tankbot is a very
you can't even
strange
get a foot long anymore with that. Like, come on.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna retile the stream like just 1K celebration because fuck the topics. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
K.
Augie,
One
go
gay
to
celebration.
show info. Go to show info and play the song that I just linked.
Am I gonna get taken down?
No, it's a cover, and it's literally about demonetization. It's great. I love Mr. Gigi. He's a great like.
This better be good. Do you still see the screen right here? Ah, it's this dude again.
Yes. Yes,
Hey.
my fucking like daddy.
Aw.
Stop.
Oh my god, calm yourself.
Cuties.
Oh, puppy.
J. Aubrey in
More
the
puppy.
recommended.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that face.
What the hell?
And someone's internet can't handle it.
Why is my internet completely tanking right now?
How many
It
tabs do you have
loves to
open?
do that on fucking stream.
I only have like 50 tabs open right now. Of
Okay,
other-
you're fine.
wow.
Literally, it had
Yeah.
so much loaded.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Drinking G Fuel in the background. What a beast.
Aw, I love dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleep my words, try to not speak my mind to avoid that yellow belly $sign. I'm gonna bleep my words, try to
J.
not
Aubrey
speak my
promo.
mind to avoid that yellow belly $sign. I got my vids under review, file a dispute. Bangers getting claimed, even age restricted too. I'll keep talking shit, suck my family friendly dick. I've been talking crazy, they still monetizing it. Damn, can't nobody change my content. You can't change my content.
What's on this?
Can't nobody change my content.
Is this what you listen to when I'm not talking to you?
Yes.
Alright.
She probably listens to it while you guys are talking.
What the fuck is that? 30 hours in a video, money
No, I
gets
love this guy.
retracted. Shout out to my sponsors. I'll sell out any concert. Come and sue this product's good, bitch. I deserve an Oscar. Can't nobody change my content.
Can't change my content.
At this rate, Mr. GG is gonna copyright us.
This system is broken. Please return
I'll
my
tell you it's broken,
tokens.
alright.
My financial income's out of my hands like a token. You should get a real job. You sound like a real snob. Gonna end up broke, bitch. I'm on the grind, so fear not. Can't nobody change my content. You can't change my content.
It's frozen.
Why is it frozen?
Yeah, it is.
It's not supposed to be like that.
So broken right
like
now.
him.
Yeah,
I don't love dogs.
You fuck like your internet fucking hates the stream.
Literally, like, it's so frozen right now. Here, let me try again.
I thought that was
Oh, great. This is just what I wanted to see.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's some Shane Dawson.
Stop it.
No, they're not cats.
Enough!
Jeez.
yellow belly dollar sign.
Oh, so a friend of Mystic, a mutual friend of ours, got kicked out of his Discord account and is no longer allowed to sign back in.
Who's this?
Wait, what?
Vexium.
Vexium Swift got banned on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh
no.
What did he do?
His
Can he just
Discord
pull, like, the
server
furry
still
card to get
exists?
back his account back?
Yeah, I don't know. I know he's
Pull
making
a
a video
furry
on it.
card. I'm a
That's
furry.
what
Get me
you
back
do.
in.
Isn't he wait, I'm thinking of someone else.
No.
Yeah, you're thinking
Yes,
somebody
Vexium
else.
Swift
But
is a furry.
Oh, okay.
Exposed.
Yeah, he's a
No,
I
I'm
forgot.
kidding.
Close Fortnite, and it's not open right now.
What
It's
the
probably
hell
the
could
folder
Vexium
that's
have
taking up
done?
so much of the resources right now.
Honestly.
Ow.
I always keep the folder
Dude,
open.
whenever I see people make like these demonetization videos, I just think about if it was made like 10 years ago, everybody would hate that shit. Because I just
Yeah.
remember so vividly how much anybody hated YouTubers making money on YouTube. They're
They
like,
still
you
hate people
fucking
making
sell
money."
out.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
kind of
you."
interesting how the attitudes all changed, because like back in the day, like people used to get like actually angry if YouTubers were grinding, but now like the general audience like respects it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
YouTube back in the day was more indie. Like it's
Yeah.
not indie. I would say it's like it's the special kids corner, and now it's mainstream. So
Before
people
Google
don't
pulled
care.
out the checkbook.
Yeah, before Google pulled out the checkbook, it was kind of like weird people hanging out, and now it's just everyone's hanging out. So
I have a story for you guys.
Oh hell yeah!
Look what Click on Jacob Sartorius's Twitter. He
Oh.
asked an interesting question.
Jacob
For,
Sartorius.
I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable looking at a shirtless child.
Well, fortunately, I'm underage, so
It's the
I'm
first
in the
tweet.
clear. Ask me some. Why do you follow him in the first place?
What part of I don't like looking at a shirtless child do you not understand, especially
Wait.
these questions?
Why does
What even
Ida
is this
follow
Twitter
him?
account? Thinking about you. All these emojis. Yo! I'm in the studio today. My heart has been broken, guys. Guys are the only ones that can fill that? Is he coming out? What?
No.
Guys are the only one.
you guys.
Oh!
the only
My heart has been broken. Guys are the only one that can fill that.
Oh god, the theme of the episode continues.
Does Jacob Santorius is gay?
Would you give me a hug and listen to my music? Because if you
I love
would...
Kermic's question
Is
to
Twitter
Jacob
is like a-
Sartorius. You said, aren't you 12?
Me?
It's
Like, Twitter is like an imagine if.
Yeah,
page on
basically.
Instagram. Yeah.
Just vague enough that any 10-year-old girl or that just got a smartphone is like, oh my god, he's such a deep person.
Like, he loves me. Like, I could become his girlfriend someday.
I'm just looking at
search-
this right now and just taking it all in. It's too
Be my
much.
girlfriend already? Are you kidding?
Your future self
I
is
start
watching you
screaming
right
all of a
now.
sudden,
God,
I'm
I hope my
sorry.
future self isn't watching me at this
Oh.
moment right now.
Yeah.
The
I love
to
you.
this tweet are awful.
How do these tweets get so many likes? They're the same thing.
Because he has a million
an
and a
army of
half.
little
I haven't heard
girls
Jacob
worrying about-
Sartorius. Oh God, no. There's so many pictures.
Look at the replies to that tweet.
The top one.
Yes.
I'm kind of scared to. I don't know if I
What's
should.
happening?
I don't
If
feel
I start
comfortable.
screaming all of a sudden, I'm sorry. That means my friend from school is on the runway.
John Swan, put this on my fucking timeline, okay?
Why would you? Oh, okay.
RG12.
How much to play a Filthy Frank video? $15 to play a Filthy Frank video.
Oh, geez, the question's enough. Okay. And that you see is a live reenaction of me opening the folder for the first time.
Ew, no, I did not know Team's girlfriend. Fuck off!
Ew.
Get out,
what is
I want to believe.
Jesus.
That's why he's called Alpha Flex on Twitter.
That girlfriend
Who's
seems
called
like
Alpha
got to
Flex?
be a
There's
saint.
who's called
I
Alpha
want
Flex?
to believe his name is Alpha Flexer on Twitter.
Alpha Flexer?
Oh, I want to believe, yeah.
Yeah.
How much to play a Filthy Frank video? I don't know. Am I taking donations now?
Yeah. It's now Adam22's stream. $100 to play a SoundCloud rap.
Well, listen to your
$200 to play a
SoundCloud.
music video.
I'm actually curious. Any of you guys in the chat have a SoundCloud? That'd be. I'm sure that'd be.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Do any of you guys have a
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud? I don't know.
RFC,
I don't want to exclude
A very
the
long
guests
time
here.
ago.
No, I don't have.
I know
channel.
Bowblax. I know
That's
Bowblax has a SoundCloud.
Oh.
I want to start making covers on my channel, Loki.
Oh, really?
That was a very long time ago.
The SoundCloud rapper days.
I had a SoundCloud at one point, but I didn't make any music. I made like one mashup of a very, very, very weeby song from Vocaloid. So
Oh, the
and that's it.
Vocaloid.
What's the SoundCloud Mystic?
They took the fucking song down for copyright, so it's not like you could. Actually, no, it's on my old YouTube channel. Wait.
All right, send the link.
Do you mind if I drag in a caller, Augie?
Mystic,
Do we
apparently you and I went to the
actually
same
wait?
place.
Do we actually have a caller?
Yeah,
I mean,
we
do
do.
you have a real
Oh,
caller?
okay.
Squad.exe.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, squad, you're here.
Oh
Turn off the fucking stream.
What the fuck? Dude, no one expects it because Augie always ignores his callers like a
What
boomer.
the fuck? I didn't expect to be in this fucking call. I was doing something.
Oh.
Well, you.
You scared the
Oh,
fuck out
well,
of
you
me.
were in the caller.
Then why were you
so-
laughing?
Wait, hold on.
I didn't know
hold
you
on.
were gonna add me in the fucking call. I didn't know that.
What-
That's what the point of the thing is.
What were you doing that we like us like being added to the call threw you off so much?
Oh, I was doing something. I didn't expect you.
Jerking it.
It's
Yeah,
been
what
like,
were
I
you
don't know,
doing?
2
Like,
fucking months.
usually when
What
people
were
are added
you-
to the call,
I'm
they're
on
not,
Twitter,
so
dude.
uptight about it. Like, what were you doing?
What were you so
I was
focused on
on
clipping your
Twitter, dude. I
toenails? Like,
didn't-
what were you
dude, it take about 2 fucking months for you to add me to this fucking
Yeah,
call.
but what were you doing? That's the question.
I was on
ungrateful?
Twitter. I was
Oh,
on Twitter. Someone
okay.
sent me a video. My fucking ears are bleeding.
Nice.
If you want to know that, that's pretty nice.
You weren't watching a video. We could hear us like repeating stuff in the background. You were watching shit.
Yeah, I have a
Don't
TV.
you lie?
Watching on the TV. You got a problem with that?
What were
You like watching us on the TV?
I'm watching. Listen,
Yeah.
listen. This is my setup. I have the stream on the TV. Got my PC right here, looking up to like some shit, you know.
I
He
was
in the
jerking
fucking
off.
background.
I told you. I'm never wrong on this shit.
I got the TV right here on Skully's face, real large. I got my penis right here.
Yeah. That's, don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, do you have any thoughts on the intellectual discussions that have taken place tonight?
Yeah. I really do wish Keemstar joins in the fucking call. I think
I'm
it's
sure
amazing,
of
you
all
know?
streams for
Look
Keem to
up-
join, this one would be the best one.
Yeah, the one right after he
Yeah.
says, "I'm
Speech
never
100.
coming on the show again." You guys, you're all blocked.
Listen, speak
really hope.
100. Dude,
I think
he's
we're
amazing.
safe from Keem for a while.
Dude, he's the fuck. I can't speak English. Dude, amazing person. The way he argues, you know, the best statements he brought up. Fucking smart guy right there in my entire life. I love this guy because he say these intellectual 195 IQ fucking speeches. You know, it's
Keemstar?
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. That's why I watched the stream. You know.
Well, I didn't know, Nick. I didn't know. You didn't tell me. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
No, even though you contacted me on everything.
Oh man.
I don't know. So
yeah,
I take
sorry.
it you watched the Keem versus Nick debate, and in your opinion, Keemstar won.
No. I'm just fucking around. No. What do you expect?
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's weird. I've had people genuinely tell me they're like the only reason I watch the show is because Keemstar's on, and I'm
He
like,
failed,
no.
dude. No, listen. I love King, but dude, that shit cringed me in the inside. I was like feeling so fucking bad.
It was
I
the
like,
part that
dude.
Nick got him was when Nick was like, you made that whole entire case about the swatter that ended up killing the dude. But with Zoom, like you directly work with them instead of making a big federal case on John Miller and trying to get this guy arrested. It's just the inconsistency there. It's like, which one is it, Keem? Do we let the doctors exist and like work with them, or do we try to take them out? Like what's like? There's no consistency. That's the part that got Keem.
Fucked up. I just think it's fucked up.
Yeah, Keem's like, well, I sent him a DM or something. It's like, well, you didn't send the other doxer a DM. You directly what Keem? Like,
fucking speeches.
what's the standard here? Like, what's the consistency?
Does it take one of the guys being shot for this to be okay now? Like, when does it
That's
stop?
autistic about it.
Well, like what he went after, or the reason why he didn't make a John Miller on it supposedly was because it was too political. But there was no reason to go into the politics of the Ralph retort on the air. Like that doesn't need to happen.
Retarded.
Just saying, I disavow.
It's fucking retarded. You shouldn't. Actually, he shouldn't be mentioning the fucking politics and shit. My opinion.
I think another point he brought
I mean, there's
up
no reason to
was-
bring it up in the first place.
It's really bullshit.
The politics
Oh,
are
yeah,
irrelevant
sorry.
to the whole like swatting situation altogether.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then he said like Ralph wasn't a YouTuber, and that's why he wouldn't do it when he is. And then also the Swatistic guy wasn't
not
he just
anymore.
like wasn't that completely
20
off
years,
YouTube,
dude.
unrelated to YouTube, only like a gaming
see.
thing really?
Hey, we'll
Yeah.
see him in 20 years. I'll tell you that.
It's just so fucking.
Dude, he's fucked.
Well, Squad
But he's a
EXE, I'm not
fucking
gonna
retard.
leave you in here for too long. I know you have other things to get back into, so I won't.
Yeah, listen, before I leave, I wasn't jerking off. No, I wasn't on fucking Pornhub. I was on Twitter. That is the truth.
Pornhub.
I'm being transparent, everybody. I'm on Twitter.
Honey,
I'm on Twitter with I'm on Twitter.com with my hands up. Why is John Swan deleting so many messages?
Well, it was a message
It was
that
a
said
Nivea.
N-I.
He spelled Nivea.
He said
He
the
spelled
bad
he
thing.
John
spelled full on
Swan
Nivea.
needs to call in.
Yeah, John Swan.
John Swan, he
Jonathan
didn't dox. How
Swanson.
dare you? I don't know.
I'm kind of happy. Kim's
Right
on
now,
your
I have like
Twitch
way
screen.
too many tabs open because I'm looking at recipes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm watching a fashion show.
Right now?
I'm reading.
Yeah, my school's fashion show is today, and I was watching for my best friend. There. That's why I muted myself for a bit because I started screaming because she came on screen. She was on the runway.
Aw.
I'm working
That's
for
so cute.
I'm working for cosplay designs and also drawing thick girls.
I already designed my cosplay, bitch.
I'm
Let's
getting
go.
there.
Michigan Comic Con.
I think after the stream, I'm gonna play some GTA on Twitch.
Yeah.
All right, you do that.
I gotta figure out patterns for fabric.
Getting the testosterone up after all.
Oh, yeah.
I have a quick question for the people here who've like streamed on Twitch and YouTube a lot. Is drunk streaming allowed on Twitch?
I don't think so.
Yes. I've done it before, and I almost died of
I
alcohol
do it all
poisoning.
the time.
No,
but,
drunk swinging is
Streaming.
drunk swinging is not
So
allowed.
does that
on
mean
Twitch.
I have to? So does that mean I have to just pour my drink into something where people can't tell that I'm drinking?
You just don't talk about it. You say it's
Well,
totally
if
sober
you're drunk on stream,
stream.
just tell everyone you're like retarded and make
dead
sure that
does
they
it.
don't know that it's actually because you're drunk, and then you'll be in the clear. Because it's actually against TOS. Because supposedly, what the deal is, they don't want streamers like getting drunk on stream or because like it'll like make them say something or I don't know. It's Twitch is stupid. I should say I love Twitch as a platform, but like some of their policies are stupid.
The staff and policies and rules are.
I mean,
kinda
I'm
inconsistent.
totally not thinking about drunkenly playing like a stupid dating sim game tonight.
You just can't actually drink on stream because it counts into the whole self-destructive behavior thing.
Self-destructive.
Jesus.
So you
That's
can
a thing.
be
It's a
drunk
legit
on.
thing
I
in
believe you
TOS.
can be drunk on stream. You just cannot be seen consuming alcohol.
Yeah, it's any activity
I
that
did
may
shots
endanger
for
your life.
donations. The fuck?
Oh yeah,
So
that's
does it-
that they really don't like is when you take the shots for the donations. That then they go like super anal about it.
Yeah, here it is. So
I still
self-destructive
exist.
behavior, any activity that may endanger your life or lead to physical harm, that could, but not limited to, suicidal threats, intentional physical trauma. So no slapping yourself. Illegal drugs or drinking excessively.
So
I'm drinking excessively.
Alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
excessively.
I'm
So like a
good.
little.
I'm
I think
excessive.
a little bit should be fine. Like unless you're just like
as long as
don't
you're not like
try
chugging
to get
bottles.
plastered.
Who wants to sit in a call with me tonight while I'm drunk streaming an anime tank
an anime
dating
tank
sim?
game.
Tank dating sim.
What the hell is that?
I'm in.
It's like they're like girl. It's like female personified tanks, and you're a dude trying
Tanks
to date
like
trying to-
military
to
military
bone it,
like
tanks.
World War II tanks.
You're boning a tank. What more do you want?
Well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna play GTA.
You can bone
Well, I mean,
an
it'll be
actual
later
tank.
tonight. But
Yeah, I'm good.
what's wrong with swatting? Oh Jesus, I'm doing.
What's wrong with
not
swatting?
Doing homework.
I don't
What's
see,
wrong with swatting?
I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, if someone
no.
accidentally dies, I mean, like whatever. Honestly.
Wait, hold up.
Tank
Scully,
Bot
it's
has
not
done.
it's
What?
not the one that's worth $10, is it, on Steam?
Yeah.
No, you bought.
You paid $10 for that?
You paid $10.
No,
dude.
one of my friends bought the game for me because I was talking to him about it a couple days
Paid
ago.
$10 to have sex with tanks.
Okay.
I mean, they have a hole to
Drag
do it
up
in, so.
dueling
By
duelist.
the way, Tankbot's DMing me and saying multiple times, "Add me back. I won't say anything not family friend. I won't say anything."
Yeah, he said that to me too. I mean, let's
Yeah.
bring in this caller first.
All right, bring in
He's
this
the new
caller.
Yep.
Hello.
What's up, dueling
Hello.
duelist
That's true.
Drew?
You're on the air.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't blame people going AFK in callers. It's like Augie rarely drags people out.
Yep. Oh, there he
Like,
is.
ask him. What's up, dude?
What's going on? Dueling. What is your name?
I was figuring
Dueling
out why
duelist
Triple
Drew.
D.
Dueling
funny.
duelist do. You're on the air.
Dueling duelist Drew. Jesus.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
I love the barking in my house.
Why is your name so long?
I just like the idea of it. People can call me 3D. They can call me Drew. They could just cut out all the long, unnecessary stuff. You know.
Triple D.
Could we call you Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy instead?
I mean, that is sort of accurate. I
Perfect.
guess you're aware of me.
Wait, is Yu-Gi-Oh an anime?
No, dueling
No,
duelist.
it's a
Like I don't know
cartoon.
what other thing actually is duelist in it other than Yu-Gi-Oh. So I think that's all I'm going off of.
That's
Or
fine.
maybe I don't
I
know.
used to do Yu-Gi-Oh
Shootout?
content. for a
Time
little
to
bit.
do. Nice bitch work.
Well, what do you think of the topics that have been presented tonight?
I think they're all right. Oh.
I would disagree, but carry on.
My issue is like everything is so expected, like how Keemstar acted and everything. Like I expected this. Like
All right. Kim's weird because half the time he's so predictable, but the other half of the time, you don't really know what he's gonna do.
Wait, you didn't predict this?
Well, him coming on the show and like admitting, or in the first place, him admitting that he doxed JD and leading all this drama.
No,
going
I
on.
meant that he was gonna block you. I knew this automatically.
Oh, we're talking about the block. Well, yeah, that's obviously that was a given right there. I'm just talking about the Keemstar's like whole Keemstar's entire act during the debate with Nick and just his actions leading up to the entire debate altogether. It just didn't make a lot of sense.
Well, I think it made sense for Keem. Because in Tommy's stream, Nick was like, "Oh, I have something on you, Keem," and then Keem was like, "Keem thinks he's invincible, so he's like, I don't care, expose me." And then they're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna say it because it ruins other people's careers." And then he's like, "I dox just Destiny. I dox just Destiny." And then when we talked about it, like obviously he sees our show and he wants to come on and like brag and like try and like flex his power or whatever, but he didn't really realize like that he wasn't that much shit, you know.
You.
But
And then
he
they
did it
came
for
on,
the
and
good of other people. Like, he did it for a good reason. That's why Good Guy Keem exists.
He had to make sure that JD wasn't a pedophile. This is a big burning question that we all
And that's really important.
Everybody was
questioning.
She knew the answer to it.
show your drink history.
Show your drink history.
Show your folders off.
No, I'm definitely not showing either.
Dude, no one cared about the JD like nunts thing. It was only the copyright
It was
strike.
just like anyone that was making the whole like argument JD was like a pedo or something was just joking. Like I made a few jokes myself, but every time I'd make the joke, I'd make sure to clarify that it was a joke. So not only was the joke 10 times funnier because I was explaining immediately after that it was a joke, but also I didn't want to get sued.
I don't think the nunts thing went into anyone's mind until JD.
Nobody legitimately thought.
The reason he striked
the
it down.
thumbnails are weird, but that doesn't mean like anyone was thinking like, maybe potentially, ooh, like nobody was thinking that.
Exactly.
Yeah, which
Hey,
is why
progress.
stupid that he striked it in the first place.
But you gotta point out the little girls, because that is so much more incriminating than a copyright strike.
I guess Keem's one of those people that JD was worried about. If he watched Cobra's video, he'd think he's a pedo. So I guess JD's concerns were valid in some way, because there are people like Keem out there who just automatically think everyone's a pedo as soon as you make a little nuts joke. Like,
And how it's so great that Keem can be so concerned about how somebody could be a possible pedophile, right, guys?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dude, the thing is with the with having like a Zoom help with the investigation, like if Lion Maker came in to help with the docs, do you think people in the fucking NCO would be like, yeah, dude, welcome Lion Maker, let's go?
No.
Like,
hell yeah.
that's the thing, but it's literally actually worse than that. So.
Dude, Lion Maker's little girlfriend tried to make a comeback like a year ago. It didn't work.
Lion Maker himself also tried to make a comeback
Wait,
on Mixer.
his girlfriend's Clara Baby Legs, right?
No, that's you're thinking
no,
Basher.
that's Basher's.
Oh, that's Basherverse.
No,
Why do I
here's
get
the
those two mixed up?
No, because they both had
They're both Minecrafters.
They both are Minecrafters, and also they both had their own history of younger girls. But at the same time, it's like he was Lion Maker's little girlfriend, like Amanda. It was something like Panda something. But I don't know.
ExedPanda.
Oh, Paige the Panda.
Paige the Panda. That's it.
Paige
Yeah,
the
she tried to
Panda.
make a comeback, and then it just never happened.
Didn't he like tweet out a
Lion Maker
picture
himself has tried to come
of
back multiple
her,
times. Like he's like
Yes, he
earlier this year he came back on Mixer, which if you don't know, that's Microsoft's Twitch basically. And
It's actually blowing up.
Mixer?
Yeah, it's actually getting bigger.
Are you serious? Someone was talking about Mixer today, and I was like, "Don't go on Mixer. Nobody uses Mixer."
Oh yeah,
What's
like I've
Mixer?
gotten a couple of people who've given me their cards from working on Mixer. They're like, hey, like people who met me who like knew who I was because I have mutual friends that use Mixer.
Well, see,
It's
my
honestly
problem
not that bad a
Mixer,
platform.
my problem Mixer is like, here's the thing, right? You have YouTube and Twitch, which are like the mainstream companies. If you get like banned off of either of those, you're only going to use like a third-party like, streaming service that's not owned by a major corporation. That's likely not going to ban you. Something like Stream.me. If you just wanted to be on like a regular like corporately owned streaming service, just go on YouTube or Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if anything, Mixer just offers another platform. I've heard it's easier to use, so that's all I'm going off of.
Yeah.
And the fact that I've actually
Well, I mean,
talked to a couple people
if you got something cool going on Mixer, there, I'm definitely not gonna like shit on it. I'm just saying, like, I don't see the point, me personally, like, because like the audience is on Twitch and YouTube. Maybe now it's starting to move over to Mixer as well. But for right now, there's two main platforms people like expect to see people on. And the thing is like people, like when these new streaming services open up, people are like, holy shit, there's nobody on this. So if I start streaming there now, I'm going to get a hell of a lot of viewers from there. And then they stream on it for like 2 years. They get like 3 viewers per stream. The service inevitably shuts down and then they're just completely screwed. They wasted like 2 years of stream time. But then again, Mixer's owned by Microsoft. Yeah. So it's a bit different. I don't know. It's weird. Most of the only, like, I know people use Mixer like for Xbox, like built-in streaming. Cause like,
Yeah.
I think you have to use Mixer if you're on an Xbox.
You don't have to. It's just like they give you the option to because it gives you the thing. They have this weird thing that's like stickers or some kind of weird confetti thing. I don't know what it is, what it's actually called, but it's kind of like bits for Twitch in a way, but it's like clumps of bits. So you can't just do one bit. It's like more to offer the streamer more money.
Yeah, that's interesting. Mixer sounds like a dating app. Yeah. We're talking about Mixer, not Grinder. It'd be weird. There was like a streaming
an interracial dating app called Mixer.
Yeah, that's what it is. You mix the race.
Oh. Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm surprised someone hasn't tried to make that or something. And this like, copyright issues.
You know what? I just kind of want to like go through all of the last streams and nab every single time Bowblax has said something stupid and make a compilation of it.
So basically, you're just gonna take so you're gonna re-upload every stream.
Pretty much.
Wow,
I'm mostly innocent on these streams, right?
I know one stream where you weren't innocent.
Augie, remember that time where you said like that you were talking about how like you thought that Albert Einstein was the one who discovered gravity, and then you said like incest was good?
That's
nice. Yeah.
I never
that
said
one
that.
time on
Guys, remember that one time
Skull's stream.
When you
No,
said
no.
Oh yeah.
Enough.
When Augie hits 1 million subs, I'm releasing that stream public.
Oh
my god!
Good
do
thing
not
that's
do
never.
that.
Good thing that's never
Please
gonna
do it.
happen. I'm safe.
Everyone unsub.
Unsub.
We're too close to 1 mil.
Yeah, there was like this, guys. Don't you remember? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I thought this one time when like Augie denied the Holocaust. That's pretty weird. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, now, let's be fair. That was off stream.
What the hell?
I'm just kidding.
It's
just a joke.
That was a joke.
It's just
That was a
joke.
joke. Augie did not deny the Holocaust. That thing happened.
I was reading super chats.
Oh yeah, I see how it is. Okay.
It was a super chat.
I love you, Augie.
So guys, put your opinions on Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Tipster?
What?
No, she's a girl whose mom pretended that she was like really sick when she wasn't.
Gypsy Rose,
and her boyfriend
Gypsy
killed
Rose
her,
Blanchard.
her
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before in my life. But
I didn't. I didn't know anything about that either.
But I mean, I think Tipster was definitely. That sounds a lot like Tipster, though. So like,
Yeah, it's kind of like Tipster.
yeah, well, like pretending that you're
Tipster
sick
Rose
and somebody died.
Blanchard.
Yeah, that's basically Tipster, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had a whole. Weren't they on Dr. Phil today?
Tipster?
Dr. Phil be like.
No.
Tipster was on Dr. Phil.
What would even
Oh, God, that'd
be
be
that?
great.
I'm like losing brain cells right now.
Wait, how are they
That's
even
what
able
happens to
like,
Holocaust deniers.
Off stream. Super
Guys, it was a super chat, guys. It was a super chat.
I think
Okay,
it's coming
so
to
we're
a
not
point
on-
where this is not.
It was a super chat. Hey, did you notice how much you blew up the moment you stopped simulcasting?
Yeah.
Like you were like 300 when you stopped, and now you're at 1,000.
Yeah, hasn't the growth has been
Augie's been going fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It all ends tonight.
Yeah, dude, this
Sorry,
is
Augie, I love
we've
you.
gone too far. We gave Augie 1,000 subs. This was never meant to happen, guys. We've gone too far with promoting RFC After Hours.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Like not even just that. Like I knew that the show was eventually gonna gain like more subscribers, but like it just feels so crazy that it happened so quickly that it was almost like these shows though get so fucking cool. Like sometimes like there's like these guests and shit and just stuff like breaks down and just drama happens on like live. That shit is awesome.
Speaking of drama, Augie, I get really upset and triggered every single time you're like, even though I'm here like every day almost, like I've probably been here almost as much as you have since I joined, like you still only call Bowblax your co-host.
That's because Bowblax is
Hell
the
yeah.
only co-host.
Hell yeah.
Guys, Bowblax is
What am I?
always here, especially even when he's not.
Yeah, even when his internet's
Wasn't there one
shitting
time
out.
when Bowblax wasn't here? Oh yeah, that was when we had Mystic.
Oh,
on.
The Mystic time. The Mystic time when Bowblax ended up sleeping 30 minutes past his alarm and then came in for like 5 seconds.
I remember when Bowblax
My
came in here
internet
when he was
fucking
sleep.
chat.
When
My
he was
internet
sleeping.
was gone, dude.
I remember when he came in here and he was just like, "Hey guys, I'm here."
Every
And we
5
were like an
seconds,
hour
like-
into the show, and we were like, "What do you mean you're here?" And you were just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to go, guys. Are we ready? And we were like, we're an hour into the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Charm Skull for host. Hell yeah, Daffy. Thank you.
So I see Silpha in the chat. I remember when I was the only one in here just talking to myself. Oh, Silpha remembers the days. The days of one viewer, and it was Silpha just sitting here talking to himself.
Dude, the best RFC After Hours is still episode 4.
Wait.
What do we do in episode 4?
To be fair, the Susie Lou one was pretty fucking good.
Susie Lou, I don't know if I'd call the Zoom one good, more so like interesting.
Dude, that was mental.
No.
So many people, like so many bigger creators even came in. Like when Ralph Retort came in, just started swearing fucking Zoom out. That was insane.
That was
a good time.
Yeah, that was mental right there.
I was like, what is happening?
I didn't expect him to come on. It's funny, he was streaming like later that night, and I sent him a donation on stream, and I was like, yeah, thanks for hopping on real quick or something. He was like, oh, hey, what's up, Augie? And I was like, oh. So yeah, he hopped on.
He's getting his name out there.
Yeah, dude.
Climbing them leaderboards of
climbing
streamers.
those social ladders. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Because like I don't really know too many like people who are known as being like YouTube streamers, but I do think that this show has like a very fucking like good ass way of, you know, being able to become that. Like I think you definitely could get like the whole streaming thing more known if things keep growing the way they have for you, man.
Oh,
I honestly will not be surprised if you end up getting big, because like once stuff starts rolling and starts going, like you know you have something good on your hands.
Oh, thanks,
Holy
man.
shit,
I really
I've been
appreciate
around
that.
since. I think I've been around since like episode 8, and
You
we're
know-
like on what, episode 36 or something.
You know what's funny? I actually checked how many subs this channel have at the beginning of the year. Like 4 months ago, the channel like had the beginning of the year it had 70 subs.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. That's fucking insane growth.
Yeah.
And even Memology was in here, and he was saying like, "Wow, 80 viewers for only 1,000 subs. That's a damn good ratio right there." And I was like, "Yeah, I never even thought about it that way, but yeah, I suppose so." Metroplex in the chat says, "Been here since 15 viewers." Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of cool. It's like every month we have a big stream that pushes like the standard amount a little bit higher, and it's just cool to watch it all happen. Now, past the 1K mark.
In general, I really like that, like, the stream is kind of a platform for, like, a bunch of creators to just, like, come on.
It's something
and, like,
that hasn't
discuss
really
and do
existed
drama.
in the commentary community, with the exception of, like, Baited. But Baited was, like, once a month. This is daily.
Yeah.
So...
And it's an open platform, so, like, a creator can see that it's going on and then be like, oh, I need to say some shit about this. Like, for example, Ralph coming in briefly.
Yeah, Nick Ricada coming on really threw me off, because, like, why would Ricada even care about coming on a 100-viewer stream at the time? But even still, he came on and stuff like that. So it's just cool because, like, in the commentary community, like, this has always existed in, like, IBS or Skeptic or something. But in the commentary community, there's not really been anything like this, and it doesn't really make sense why. I mean, live streaming, like, it's not like it's the easiest thing ever. But I mean, pretty much anyone, as long as they're confident enough on the mic and they have like the right connection or something, can come on and set up a really powerful daily live show, but no one's really done it before. So I guess, hey, I'll take it. I'll take the spot.
It's interesting because the entire community revolves around drama, and it always has been, but the way people have drama with each other is sometimes on Twitter, and then mostly in video responses, like, oh, I'm going to take a week to make this video response. There's the Keemstar rant, there's the Keemstar exposed response.
Yeah, the thing about this is, like, you don't have to wait a week. It can happen,
response.
like, tonight,
Yeah, it's like an accelerated version. It's just like, let's just have it right now. No fucking... And it's also great because it's no scripted videos, no, like, forming a narrative or, like, trying to, like, present it in a way that makes you look good. It's just like, you gotta come on here, you gotta say your piece, and, this is how you do it, and it's just so much more fun in that way. I like it a lot.
It's also really cool because I think that, like, in a way, Augie with this show bridges like that gap where, how like there's always like that thing you'll see it in almost every single commentary video where people always have to say that, like, the reason why like a person won't take responsibility for their actions is because they don't understand this community and don't understand that, like, we won't just let you get away with doing something. We go back and we find shit on you and then we end up doing that. But, like, this show gives those people who have no association with commentary community, even like Susie Lou, like, it gave that opportunity. It looks interesting because it's like, wait, I have an area where I could actually go and talk to these commentary community people and there's like an interaction that you're like bridging that gap of like the normal creator to be able to come in and like say their piece on like why they did a thing. Like instead of it just being like a simple like, oh, it can only be commentary. And also like the whole thing of how basically like how Augie runs this show makes it a lot better too, where, you know, some people will be like, oh, you can't say this or you can't say that, or you can only have these views to be on my show, but Augie will let literally anybody on as long as they're not gonna dox you. Except I guess Keemstar is an exception.
Well, dox you on the show, because technically by that rule, I mean, we had Zoom on, so I just mean like you can't read off phone numbers on the show or anything like that. I'm not gonna not gonna let that happen.
Augie's phone number is
8675309.
Well, I just got jump scared by gold.
69.
Somebody just said in the chat, I sound like Keem. How do I sound like?
Yeah, I don't get that.
No, you don't, John.
Actually, that's funny. It's funny you mention that, because Keemstar's coming. He's coming to dox you, Progress. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I know. I clipped that. I clipped that too. I made sure that I did. I've got it.
It's funny too, because he gave you the first like shout out, right? Because I remember when he did
shouted
that.
me out. Yeah, he shouted me out for like half an hour, deleted it. I asked him why he deleted it. He's like, yeah, sorry, bro. I watched the second half of your video. You're boring. And I was like, wow, thanks. And now look where I am, Keem. Huh? Fuck you. I didn't need you, bitch.
That's true. I mean, you put out a video like last week and it hit recommended 100K or something. You're doing fine on your own. That's the thing. People don't realize you don't need Keemstar. Like Keemstar came on yesterday. Keemstar came on yesterday and he was like, I'm never coming on this show again. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, first off, that's
see you next week.
First off, that's not even true in the first place, because we're gonna see you like tomorrow. But second off, even if you never came back at all, we don't need Keemstar to grow. Like it helps, but we don't need it.
To be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
yeah,
wants to be here.
And the thing is that Keem could like always try and make the argument of like even like how Susie Lou tried doing with the stuff like, oh, why would I want to come and talk to like you losers who are nobodies? It's like, Keem, nobody made you come on these streams ever. Like you chose to come in here and raid it one time at random, and now you're like a regular fucking guest. Like it's his own choice to be here at this point. So every time he comes back.
Nobody has ever asked Keem once, please come on the show, please come on the show. He just showed up randomly one day.
I think that there was one time I heard you guys say it was, I think, the stream a couple days ago when you wanted Keem to explain himself on like when he said that he doxed Tommy C. That was the only time you guys said that you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even say like Keemstar, you got to come over. We were just like, yeah, Keem, if you're here, which likely chance he is, given how often he shows up. If you're here, just hop on, and talk about this or something. But we weren't like, oh, Keem, you got to come on here. Here you are, buddy, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes it sound like we shouldn't attack him at a tip of a hat because he did not show up to something. If that was the case, every little 9-year-old who owns a streaming ability like on their computer could say, Keem, get on here. If you don't, I'm going to expose you. And that means he has to do that for everyone.
Yeah, let's be real. Keem denies, like, when Keem himself has said, yeah, sometimes I don't even talk about stories on Drama Alert because they get repetitive. If Keem is, like, ignoring things when they're directly sent to him, even if we did send to him saying to come on, he's basically saying with that he's not going to come on unless he wants to. So if apparently all these other things are wasting his time of day, when he comes on to After Hours, he can never say again, oh, like, I have no reason to be here. You guys all suck and there's no point in me talking. It's like, well, I mean, you made the decision the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time you came into the chat by your own will that this show apparently mattered enough to come in and say something about it.
The very first stream I was on with you guys was the very first stream Keemstar came on with you guys.
Oh, that's the stream that kind of took the whole thing off.
Yeah, it's funny because after that stream happened, Keem tweeted out, I should create my own live show. That's like how much he loves these shows, just in general, like the concept, I guess.
He's weird. He's the reason I have an art career.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Wait a minute. Yeah, you were. I remember because way back in the day when Tommy C did the birthday stream or something, right? You drew the baited art.
It wasn't even just that. I did the baited art, but Keem never even referenced that. Before I even knew about baited, I made Keem this stupid little fan art thing. It's probably somewhere. It was shit. I was terrible. And he ended up retweeting it, and people started following me, asking for commissions. Mind you, I was like, I think 19 or 20 at that point. So I was 20 at that point. So, and that was like almost 2 or 3 years ago. And it was just, I was thankful at the time, But the more and more I learned about Keem and the kind of person he is, the more I'm like, wow, this guy shouted me out. And even though I want to be grateful, I kind of can't.
Yeah. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. Well, that it's like the same, like it's how I felt of being like, oh, thanks, Keem. Like you gave me 300 subscribers, but when you told me I was boring and that my content was shit, yeah, that didn't really help me too much on that.
You know what would have been such a Keem thing to do if you'd like made another tweet? It was like, guys, unsub. I'm my bad. He's boring or something.
I would have fucking,
Oh
I would
my
have been
God.
so mad. The thing was too, the thing that pissed me off is that I was so close to hitting 1K at that time. Like I was at like, I think it was like 900 and like.
Yeah, I remember
72
that time actually, because a lot of commentators
Yeah.
were pissed at that point. I remember people were hella salty.
Yeah, like I was like 972 or something like that, and then Keem shouted me out to push me over, and then there was a bunch of people who went. Well, I mean, like the first comment I got from somebody like after Keem shouted me out was the hard N word in my comments. But then after that, it was like a bunch of people saying like Keem sent me, but like then it just created like a bunch of dead fans, because that's the issue with like Keem shouting you out on like Twitter and shit, is that like they're not gonna just like watch a video, sit back and be like, you know what, based off of me watching this video, I'm gonna subscribe. They just subscribe because they're like Keem's little like minions who will do whatever the hell he wants. So it left me with a shit ton of dead subs, and then it took me a while to actually like be able to work off of it again, because it obviously it gave me like 350 subs in like half an hour. But it was like, you know, I had nothing that I could do with it, because then all these people were like, oh, I'm unsubbing now. Like, I subbed from Keem, but I'm unsubbing because you're boring. And so it was like, you know, I got all these dead subs, but, you know, now I've done my own thing. I strayed away from the type of content, like, kind of that I was doing before. And now I'm doing my own thing. And it's been a hell of a lot better. And I can definitely say the growth has been insane. And I can definitely say.
You hit like 10K like a month ago or something like that. And now you're already on 20K on your way to 30, dude. Like, you're doing fine.
Yeah, like, yeah, and that's the thing. My video that I just uploaded, the like Dax video that Dax had to respond to in a live stream on his Instagram because of how much hate he was getting from my video.
Jeez.
The video in 5 days had 350,000 views on it.
Wow.
And yeah, it blew like my channel. I went from like just last week even, like at this exact time, I was at 19,000 subs. It's now a week later, and I'm about to hit 27,000.
Wow, I didn't know it was that big. Damn.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is to anybody, as being a person who got shouted out by Keem at one point, and then he ended up being an asshole to me. You don't need Keem. Just do your own thing. Work on your content. Make sure you love what you're doing, and you'll get there. Like, it's all just about that hard-ass work and giving a shit about what you're doing. If you don't care about the content you're making, it's going to fall off. I don't mean to, you know, point any fingers, but I mean, you know, I never kind of, he's not growing very much right now. And, you know.
Ow.
I mean, let's be real. Like he got like you know how everybody, I don't know if you saw that Danarchy video way back in the day about the like when he was talking about Kappa Kaiju or whatever.
Yeah.
I know it was about sorry, it was the Blues Dank one where he's like he calculated all the shout outs he had been given like over time and saying like with this amount of like it's been 12 million subscribers worth of people who have like shouted out Blues Dank, even if he took 1% of that, he should be at like I forget what it was, some crazy number. And it was like him saying like he should be at this subscriber count, and he's like not even here yet. So it shows you that Blues Dank is garbage. And then it was like, well, like with that situation being said, like let's be real, like motherfucker, Einauber was in the goddamn first episode of like one of the biggest series, like that Jake Paul thing, and that dude barely went up like 70K subs from being like on a main ass series that got like fucking like 40 million views on each video. It's like, I don't mean to be hard on the guy, but it's like, you know, and even now, like his channel, like he has barely gone up. Like he grew more, like I forget, like his channel's just been basically on the decline. And I honestly do attribute it to being like, there's just so many channels that were doing what he was doing.
Are you talking about Einauber?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay.
It's because there was like so many channels that came out during like last year. I don't know if you guys noticed this, where they basically would just like, it was always just about like basically the equivalent of a news channel, but they talked about one topic for 10 minutes. And then like, it was just that like every fucking day. It was like, oh, Logan Paul did this. Jake Paul did this. This happened with Rice Gum.
Like Kavos and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, and then those channels obviously did well for a brief period of time, and then they kind of plateaued because people were kind of like, well, I mean, this is like, I can't watch this forever. What's so special about you that I couldn't get this information from somebody else? Because they were just taking general knowledge. And then it's like why people like Colossal is Crazy or iDubbbz are so respected. They may not have the highest sub counts, but they're some of the most respected people in the community, and it's because of how much work they go into making sure that their videos are using information that was hard to find, or a lot of stuff that like you can recognize was difficult to create. And those are the channels that will last long. And it's why iDubbbz can get over 1 million views on a video on his second channel after not uploading on it for like 6 months. Like, and then he just gets it like in a fucking week. He can get like 1 million views. It's because of the dedication of the audience. And I really feel like there's that disconnect with a lot of these commentary channels. And like that's the thing is that, man, when fucking Keemstar was like shouting out all these goddamn gameplay commentary channels, I was like, motherfucker, what are you doing?
Augie, no.
Here's the thing: is like I'm an admitted friend of Fraser's of iNabbers, and like he and I still talk from time to time. But
are you
I
still
gotta
a mod
say,
for him?
Funny story, that would require him to still have his server.
Oh.
He deleted it.
Out of fucking nowhere. And now, now there's only, like, the Discord server for his podcast, and I haven't watched a single episode of his podcast, and I can't be bothered to even care about his Discord server.
I didn't even know he had one, if that says anything.
Yeah,
doesn't he have one called, like, the Coffee Club? He does it with,
with, like,
Fathine.
Tap, I think.
Oh, that's fun.
The thing is about just all these people, like whether it be iNabber, Kavos, I'm Alex, just the entire lot of them is basically, it was the last heaving breath of the commentary community before the next big thing came in. So the fact that they plateaued the way they did, even though Shane Dawson gave iNabber one of the biggest shoutouts you could get, it's just the fact that it was just not the time for commentary community people anymore. Like, it just wasn't their thing anymore. And now the internet has moved on to stuff like what you guys are doing, live streams and stuff, as well as like Reddit commentary stuff that doesn't really matter because you can read it yourself.
Yeah, the kind of stuff like Illuminati's making.
Probably, but there's always place for commentary. It just depends on how the commentary evolves with the time and how people's perspectives change. If you're gonna do the same take on similar situations without being nuanced or adding something different, people are just gonna get bored and seek out something new. If there's a commentary YouTuber that comes out right now in a few days and says, yeah, I agree with that, but there's this and this and this and this, then he'd grow exponentially compared to the people right now. And that's what people are craving. They're not just craving different content. They're craving differences within the content itself.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense because obviously, like, if you're just wanting news, subscribe to Keemstar. You're gonna get just get news from that. But if like you're actually wanting like a person who's gonna go deeper with like, because the thing is, the issue with somebody like, and I actually was thinking about this recently because now that I've gotten myself into like the rap commentary, because goddamn did I not know how big this fucking hole was.
Yeah, I'll say.
Commentary. And like, so basically like what I found out, and I thought about this more with like these news type channels, like where there's a lot of like rap news channels, and even in commentary there's tons of these. Like we got like Tipster, Keemstar, I'm trying to think, there's like another guy.
Bowblax.
Well, yeah, we got Bowblax like does that.
We used
stuff
to have
as well.
Scarce.
Scarce was another one. So like
I used to do daily stuff on my other channel before I started doing the live streams.
Yeah.
Tipster is better than Keemstar. Just saying.
The issue that I have.
Tipster has a neck pillow for a neck.
And
okay.
he's
at least
still
badass in
better.
the intro. Do you see this?
I know, I just like pointing that out.
Yeah. The thing that I have is like an issue basically with a lot of these like just like news channels and stuff, because obviously I haven't watched all of them. I'm only bringing up those names because those are the ones that I can remember, but I haven't necessarily watched all of them. So like the thing is though, is that the issue I find, and there's like a lot of this with like rap news stuff, the issue with just like reporting the news is that like they're never questioning anything that like past people have done, like about their past actions. So like they always take like a person at face value. They could be like, oh yeah, Drake says that he didn't do this or this and that, but like then they don't bring up the fact that it's like, oh, but you know, there's 500 files on top of files of him doing the exact thing that he said he doesn't do. They're just like reporting, they're just reporting like basically simple ideas and never questioning the fact that the person said any of those things. And I feel like it can sometimes damage things, and it fills and pollutes the news with a bunch of like really bad shit, because then it's just like basically, you know, a person's opinion at that point. Why is a person's random ass opinion, even if it's on themselves of something they've said, like it shouldn't matter unless it's backed up with information. That's why I kind of like with the tipster stuff that he was doing with the Susie Lou shit, he had like all of his facts like straight. He showed like, oh yeah, Susie Lou says she doesn't do this and that she's doing this for this person. Well, hypocrite, look at all this stuff that you've done. And I respect that, because like that's the kind of good stuff. But like I'm more talking about like there's a lot of these just like polluted ass like news channels that are just trying to like say, oh, this is what a person is doing currently.
And it's sort of like a mainstream media effect on
which is
what's
funny
happening
because
with the mainstream drama channels on YouTube.
We're supposed to be like alternative. I hate saying it, but like we're supposed to be like alternative news. Like we're supposed to be like that whole thing, like where we ask the questions in the community. So like when people just sit down and they're like, "Hey guys, we're a commentary channel and we're supposed to question things." Now here's us not questioning a goddamn thing. So it's like it's really I always have an issue with that stuff. And I guess even Bowblax, you're probably like one of the easiest examples of just like you literally only take like factual like shit. You just take like direct examples of things that happened. So like it's a really good, like it's almost an even better way, because you have people like Keemstar, where how many stories do you think that we could dig up and find where Keemstar reported like that somebody said that they didn't do something, and then how many times do you think we'd be able to find out that that person completely lied, but the Keemstar didn't take the time of day to actually find out if they lied?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't want to be, you know, like that whole, like, there's a FaZe Banks thing where apparently Tommy C showed that he was a liar and hypocrite, but of course Keem's biased, so he's going to be like, oh, FaZe Banks is Jesus.
Well, yeah, he has a property investment in that, though. That's money.
Yeah, which, you know, you shouldn't let your investments, you know, get in the way of, like, especially when he's supposed to be news. He can say whatever he wants about, well, I mean, technically it's just entertainment news. It's like, okay.
It's just when Keemstar reports the news, it goes through so many filters now to where, like, you only get, like, a very small portion of news and only certain type of news from Drama Alert. Before, like, years ago, I felt like you could get almost everything from Drama Alert and it was an actual source, and now it's just like, oh, only what, like, Keem wants, and if it aligns with this,
because of the
good
polls,
enough, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the polls like completely changed his mentality because his channel was
the audience
dying
completely
before
changed.
that.
Yeah. The audience completely changed, and people came in there for like the clout gang-esque YouTubers, you know? And they're not there for like gaming stuff or some like not like mainstream gaming stuff, not like petty bullshit Call of Duty stuff that he was doing before.
That shift is actually why that shift is actually why I stopped like watching Drama Alert and getting into the community in 2018. Like I fell completely off of commentary and stuff because I got just so bored of like Jake Paul and like all this clout talk and like LA YouTubers and like these boxing matches and these diss tracks. I was just like so tired of it because it is like a completely different audience in my opinion. Like a Jake Paul drama versus like I don't know, something that's like pretty like stuff that's talked about on this channel, like doxing and other stuff, like more serious topics.
Yeah, because Keem did become more like mainstream with his kind of like you guys had said about like the whole Jake Paul and stuff. And I think it was because when Keemstar started realizing that there was more money to be made, more views to be made when you like widened who you were talking about, then it made him realize like, oh shit, I don't have to give a fuck about these small stories in my own community. I'm going to go after these like big stories. And sometimes he won't fact check. He'll just say shit that's like said to him. And like that can be like, it's one thing to like speculate, but like Keem's channel isn't really a place for speculation. It's supposed to be news. So when he's like bringing something up, like he always complains like that dude, I swear to God, like he's constantly tweeting about like, oh, fake news media said this about Donald Trump. And then he goes on his own fucking show and then we'll say, yeah, so let's speculate about somebody's being a fucking pedophile. And it's
Just
like,
Destiny.
yeah, like what, like even honestly, I know I hate Just Destiny. I think he's an absolute moron, retard, whatever fucking words you can come up with. But like,
I would kick him in the face.
but like,
In Minecraft, of course.
Of course. No, we're not threatening
of course.
violence. That is not a thing. Nobody.
We're
threatens
gonna do it on.
violence.
We're gonna do it on Christian Minecraft grounds. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
violence does not actually exist on RFC After Hours. It's another dimension, and in this dimension, physical violence is not real. So you can never tag anybody for physical violence because it's not the proper place. So.
Yo, what the fuck? The stream just went down. No, I'm just.
Don't do that.
Wait, Augie, I'm streaming.
Ah!
Oh my god, that's gonna start giving Augie PTSD.
Literally though.
I do say it like randomly.
Oh, time to read the super chats. All right, we got $1 from Tankbot. Gas. Wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. He didn't say that. He said you forgot me. Well, I remember you now.
Oh yeah.
We got $5 from
Yes,
Metroplex
oh.
saying, "Hey Augie, love the show." Thank you, Metroplex.
Aw.
No, but Augie,
Epic.
like, I'm really sorry. I didn't expect that I was going to go live and you were going to say what you did.
What did he say?
It was
Shush!
a beautiful
No!
moment.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit the 2-hour mark. We've hit the 2-hour mark. It's time. It's time.
Augie may have said that.
No, okay. It's time to put the show to rest. Thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for coming on this show. Oh man, this stream's been all over the place, but it's been fun. It's really just been celebration weekend or just have some fun. So it's not drama, but hey, you know what? Every once in a while, we just want to have some fun on here, and I think it's good to have some fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next Monday when we restart the show, obviously we don't stream on weekends. It's a Monday through Friday show, so we'll be taking the weekend off. But next Monday when we return, it'll be back to the good old drama, the warpath, and who knows, maybe even the audio will come out. Drew Perry says, "Hey, Augie, I got here from Tommy C, and this is the third day I've tuned in. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up, and congrats on the 1K. I appreciate that, my man. Did Tommy C give me a shout-out or something? I don't know. But either way, thank you so much for tuning in. Now, let me find a good song to play to really end it off. What should I play? Well, you know, it's kind of tradition now, unofficially, to play E-Double at the end of it. So why not? End it off with some E-Double. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace out, everyone.